welcome back. This video, we're gonna focus on the blog context API. But before we do that, let's add some functionalities here on the logout button. So we are under header. Let's open this. Clear blog logout user. Import. I'm going to be importing use auth. I'm going to get out of component. I'm going to go into middleware, and we're going to go into context hook, context hooks, and okay. And now that we're in here, we're going to do const. I'm going to do log out user, and that's going to be from, here we go, log out user. Now we've got a couple stuff here that I need to remove. We need to remove badge, we need to remove menu icon, we need to remove notification in mail. I believe that's about it. So now, just to give you an idea, I'm going to go to application. I do have a token. Once I hit log out, the token should be removed and I'm redirected to login page. And voila. Oh, I forgot to change this to login. Confused me for a bit. So login page, and where are you? Register login. Let me see the home page if it's the same. Login. Now that we're logging in, let's get out of here. Let's maximize this for right now because we're not going to be using much. We're not going to be doing much on the API. So let's do context. Let's create two files. And then it's going to be on the blog context. It's going to be blog state.js and blog reducer.js. Close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, open this, add it to the side. Import everything as action types from, going back, context actions, and we are exporting default, throwing in that switch action. Default, always start with the default first, return, actually, let's do it like that. Yeah, return state. Let's close that. Let's close that completely. Of course, that's going to trigger. Let's disable that. This line, okay. So, case not register success, it's going to be new blog success. We're going to do return. We're going to return the state, state blogs, and then we're going to pass action payload. However, before we do that, I'm anticipating a little bit of an error. So let's do let blogs equal to state.blogs. Like this, okay? So essentially what we're doing is we're saying if state.blog is not equal to null, so it means that there is something, we're gonna set blogs equal to that. Otherwise, set it to an empty array. And then here, all right. So if this is a new blog we're adding, we're gonna pass that like this, okay? Otherwise, if we're doing get blog success, we're returning, always returning state, and we're gonna do blog is equal to the entire payload, blogs.fail, return state, and we're gonna do toast, so to action.payload, okay? And then we're gonna close that. Next one, blog update success. That one, no, we're gonna do return state. If we're updating a blog, that means we already have a list of blogs. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do this. Let me show you what that does, okay? We're going to iterate through our state blog, okay? We're gonna look for the blog by the blog ID, okay? So we're gonna compare what we have versus the payload that we return. If the IDs match, we're gonna update that with the new payload. Otherwise, we're returning the blog. All right, so it's kind of like a for loop. And blog delete. This one is return state. That one, when we're doing blog delete, a couple things that we need to do. We gotta filter it out. Let me see how we had that. I believe all I sent was an alert, a successful alert. Let's see, delete. Yeah, we're gonna send both an alert, and we're gonna also return the ID. So our toast is gonna be this, and the blog ID is it gonna equal to the rec.params.id that we're getting up here. So that's what we're sending. We're sending the message blog deleted, and we're also setting the ID. The reason we're doing that is now when we go into the reducer, the payload is going to be blog ID, and also our toast. Now we gotta send an alert. That's going to be action.payload.toast. Let's add that comma here. Now we just need get blog by ID. Return state, the current blog. It's going to be the action.payload case, clear action, action types that clear errors, and this one we are returning state, and we're just saying toast is equal to null. And that's the end of our blog reducer. We're gonna stop it right here, and then in the next video, let's get rid of this. In the next video, we're going to work on the blog state.